Alright, assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to the Bitcoin update. So today I'm going to give you what Atom Coins really think is about to happen, and put your personal feeling aside, and I'm going to tell you exactly what Atom Coins is really thinking about, and if this market is about to pump or is it about to go to the downside. And this is one video that I'm going to pack too much knowledge and information for the past few hours that I've been putting my effort into. So for that one, do like the video so that more people can watch and YouTube can know that this video is actually more useful. If you don't want to like it right now, just watch the whole thing, and if you think it was a nice video, then drop a like. All right, this isn't bagging. So let's get into the number one detail, and I'm going to show you google.com. But before that, I have actually removed every single drawing from Bitcoin chart right now. We are chart readers. Do you need a proper technical analysis? This is the one. All right, we're starting off with this proper TA. Now, number one is the daily time frame tells me Bitcoin met one of the biggest resistance, and it is a common trait psychologically to be bullish when you are sitting at resistance. Isn't that true? Okay, I'm going to repeat my word. People get bullish when any coin is sitting at resistance. And if I show you one rectangle and what I'm talking about, the data comes from December 2021 all the way up to now. And this is where the main issue really is. You have a rejection, okay? Picture perfect. Don't listen at me. Let's go with the logic. This is one rejection, a move to the upside. And then when you went up here, this is where you literally dropped to the downside. You got the same rejection, even you pumped up again with the same rejection, and that's what may happen to the downside. But now the question is, if it does happen and the coin actually goes to the downside, because I'm very pissed off that, you know what, Bitcoin isn't that smart as it thinks it is. Okay, if I have a fair chance as a trader, as a pattern reader, as a chart reader, I'm telling you, by all means, 90%, this crap is about to fall down. Right, the whole crypto is about to fall down. Now I've given you reason number one, that is resistance. Now let's talk about reason number two, and let's get into the modern situation you're in right now. This is your trend line, and let's talk about support and resistance as usual. All right, it doesn't take any rocket science to understand that the move started off from 33,200, and you had your support with the move up, you had another support, you had a move up, you had your another support with the move up, and these are all pullbacks, and then you pull back up again with a little bit of a move to the upside, and this is a proper trend line. Okay, this is a proper trend line with Bitcoin popping to the downside and going up for the retest, and you can just continue to go back for the retest to 44,000 and even continue all the way to 45,000, right? Which they will make you think, and yes, I'm going to address the inverse head and shoulder. This is the main elephant in the room, okay? Which is the reason number two. Reason number three. Reason number two was your trend line. Reason number three, let's talk about the data. Okay, so inverse head and shoulder, left shoulder head, the right shoulder. Oh, it looks like an inverse head and shoulder. I actually zoom out and I think it's just a move down and a retest, but they want to fool you with this inverse head and shoulder being right there. And I don't think it's an inverse head and shoulder, because the more data you have, you see this data comes from January 14th of January all the way to 2nd of February. This data of the trend line comes from October 2023. The more candles you have, the better. It's better than the less candles that you have, right? Always remember that. And if you have confirmation bias, if you want to follow your own feelings, then you're going to say, yes, this is a bullish pattern and we're about to move up. I don't see that, right? I don't see that. I just see a move like this, and eventually drop to the downside if that is something that is about to happen. All right, so reason number three is the data. Reason number four is the RSI. Let's talk about the RSI. Now, who the hell is going to tell me what they're going to do with this very big divergence that you have, that when the prices are moving up and the prices is and the RSI is moving to the downside? Who is going to tell me what are we about to do with this bearish divergence, are we just going to ignore it and just consider the fact that Bitcoin is going to randomly just push to the upside? Again, if I have a fair chance as a trader, yes, it's meant to go down, right? Bearish divergence and stuff. If no manipulation happen, if no institutional traders come and, F this up, then we are going to go down definitely. I can actually tell you with a lot of confidence right now. All right, so those are the reason number 4. Reason number 5, all right? Reason number 5 is that you have a plain pattern right now, okay, with the support line here. Let's talk about a chart pattern that tells me Bitcoin is coming down to $33,000, all right? And for that one, look at ascending, right? Ascending broadening wedge. This is the pattern that makes the perfect sense out of anything right now. And I'm just going to rest my case that Bitcoin has an ascending broadening wedge, which I'm about to show you. So you have higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, which broadens up, and then you break down and you go down. Practically, it actually looks like this, and then it breaks to the downside, and then it moves even lower. If you need more examples, you can just do a quick Google, and this is what Bitcoin really have. And where does that come? Where is the resistance line? All right, take the line here. Let's actually zoom in here. This is going to be fun, and I'm going to zoom out a little bit like that. And all right, let's take the trend line. So boom, all right, touch number 1, touch number 2, right, and this is your almost touch number 3 going on right there with a little bit of a fake out right there. So it does take 3 touches to make the trend line. So the upper resistance is pretty much confirmed, right? With the lower support, this one already has way too many touches right now. And then you broke to the downside, you're looking for a retest to the upside, and then you went down. Do you need more conditions? Do you need more conditions about Bitcoin actually moving down? Well, there are cases where ascending broadening wedge has some different conditions to that one. I don't know if they have it on central charts. Let's actually see what they say about ascending broadening wedge. So if you read the whole article, ascending broadening wedge is confirmed valid. It has good oscillation between 2 upward trend lines and blah blah blah. Right, an ascending broadening wedge does not mark the exhaustion of buying current, but the seller's ambition to take control. Okay, so the sellers are taking control. Understand that. The divergence of the 2 lines in the same direction informs us that the price continues to increase with the movement that are increasingly high in magnitude. The buyers managed to make the price rebound on the support, right? So they rebound on the support, they make it bigger and bigger, and then but lose control after formation of new highest point. The lowest point reached down. I mean, all of this, they just keep on extending it until they don't lose the formation of the downward support, basically breaking the support, right? In 80% of cases, the exit is bearish. Here you go, right? Statistics. 75% of the cases, it's a reversal pattern, reverse, right? Okay, talk about trend. This is uptrend, okay? If you are moving up, what is the reverse of up? Down, all right? They're talking about the reversal to the downside. In 60% of cases, an ascending broadening wedge price's objective is achieved when the support line is broken, right? When the line is broken. And did you really break the line? Here it is. You've actually broken the line itself right there. Okay. In 21% of the cases, the price makes a pullback in resistance on the ascending broadening wedge support line. Basically, Bitcoin is good enough to make a pullback to that support line and test it into resistance. Normally what they do is they break it down and drop it down like that. This is good considering the fact you have a retest and you have a chance to even trade it. This is very good. And the formation looks like this, right? Pretty much everything. Now, here's your detail. Hey, do you want to actually learn more? I do have the course. I'm not going to go on without telling you about the course itself. I have talked about this in detail in all of this course, and that's just one aspect of it, okay? I've actually gone into detail with different chart patterns, and yeah, you can actually see that trading the chart, we have the setting of the charts, and you have all that detail in the B section of trading the charts in this course. Hey, you need a discount, message me on Discord. Do you want to know what you learned? Press this button and you can hear exactly what I'm about to teach you. And this is for those people who are interested to actually learn how trading really works based on my experience, if you like the job that I do. And that's it for the video. I'm going to see you in the next one. I love you.